Welcome to today's episode of the Boxhead Boys featuring Max Fenno, Chris Shelton, Andy Sen, yours truly, Jaden Tiller, and our special guest, Iowa running back Tyler Goodson. Welcome to the pod, Tyler. So today's a special day because Tyler finally got on. We've been planning this one for weeks. We're happy we finally got it worked out. So we're going to start off today's episode like we start off every episode with a hot take of the day. Each of us are going to go around and share a hot take. And Tyler, you're going to be included in this, and you'll get to share a hot take as well. It could be about anything from like sports, music, movies, food. It can really touch any category. So who wants to start us off?
Benno.
Me?
Yeah, you started.
All right. Honestly, all these PFF whatever, they be sleep on T Good. Listen. T Good's got the #1 offensive lineman in the country on his line. Hey, Iowa's got one of the best O-lines in the country for sure. They be T Good. You've been splitting some carries, right? So the last couple years.
Yeah, last couple years.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, this man put up. Still splitting carries. He put up like 760 yards last year. I said
in a 5-game season.
Yeah, this man's going to be, in my opinion, over 1,000 yards this year. Maybe total, I don't know, but I say he's over 1,000 for sure.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's
a fact.
That everyone knows.
I think that's a fact.
And I think he'll be top 10 running back in the nation for sure.
Okay, that's your hot take.
That's a good one.
Okay, Jaden, you want to go?
They be sleep on Tyler. That's my hot take, bro. They be sleep.
I still got to think of one. Anyone else want to go?
All right, I just want to say that last time I had a hot take, I completely nailed it. I said the Nets wouldn't win the NBA Finals, so
that is facts.
Let's just give me a pat on the back right now real quick because
all right, well, will you go 2 for 2 is the real question.
My next hot take is already in the process, so I don't know if it counts, but I definitely believe that the Suns are going to sweep the Bucks.
Damn it, that was going to be mine.
Okay.
Yeah. 4-0.
Suns are going to sweep the Bucks.
And Chris Paul is going to win Finals MVP. And then next year, I'll make another hot take for next year. I think the Suns will be at least back in the Western Conference Finals next year, if not the NBA Finals.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. That's going to be hard. It's just
they're
the God Warriors.
Best up-and-coming team. Suns, Hawks next year, NBA Finals. Hawks in 4, baby.
The Hawks,
that's my take.
Hawks still got to find a way. If the Hawks played KD, it would have been over in 4.
John Collins wants a max deal, which is never going to happen. So I don't know what's going to happen with him.
Nope, it is. He's going to get
it shouldn't. You shouldn't pay B players A+ money.
The Hawks
need another star too.
They need another star.
I was going to say that.
They need Kawhi. Imagine.
Luka and Trey.
Jeez.
So,
that'd be insane. Both of those.
Isn't Kawhi a free agent?
I think he is.
Kawhi Leonard's a free agent. I don't think he'll ever come to Atlanta, but what if?
I know. It's one of those.
They need to trade for Embiid, bro.
I don't want Embiid.
No one in Atlanta wants Joel Embiid. Sorry.
Capella and a couple first rounders for Embiid.
Nasty. What do you mean?
Capella's better.
Capella and a couple first rounders for Embiid.
I just don't like Embiid anymore.
Then Joel Embiid.
I don't like Embiid. You heard about Ben Simmons? Like the Sixers are going to trade him to go die in Minnesota.
I thought they were going to trade him to Shanghai.
That's where he's going. I'm tired of you guys saying he's going anywhere in the NBA. He's going to Shanghai.
He's not.
Shanghai Sharks.
They're gonna trade him for like $5,000, and then they're gonna get him.
I don't know if anybody wants Ben Simmons. We got max contract, and
that's what I'm saying. No one's paying that.
I'd trade him for a bucket of balls.
All right.
Pause.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Pause. All right, Jaden, go. Go ahead.
I think, I think I've said this before, but I don't think I've said it as a hot take. But there's a rumor that Donovan Mitchell could end up on the Hawks next season, and I think that he will end up on the Hawks next season. I just think they need to figure out a trade package.
Nope.
Who would we give up for Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, the
Evan
Cam
Huerter.
Reddish, Huerter.
If Collins doesn't sign a max deal, I'd be willing to give up Collins.
Ooh,
T-Good, who would you give up for Donovan Mitchell on the Hawks?
For Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Cam Reddish.
No.
No.
Yeah. I would give up Cam
Bro.
Reddish for Donovan Mitchell.
I would not give up Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is the next
For
big thing.
Donovan Mitchell?
Utah
Bro,
they have to get Cam. They have to get Cam.
I'll give up Hunter. I'll give up Hunter.
DeAndre
Hunter?
Yeah, I'll give him up.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
And then maybe a first rounder?
It would have to be 2 firsts or something. It would have to
Yeah.
be.
I would make that trade in a heartbeat, but I wouldn't make that trade if I was the Jazz.
No, the Jazz would most definitely trade Rudy Gobert first before they traded Donovan Mitchell. That's just my thing. Like that just makes the most sense. Why would you
Rudy
trade
Gobert's so good.
Why would they want to rebuild around Rudy Gobert? That would be the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Dude, it scores like 10 points a game. Like
He's a
10 blocks and 10
Gobert.
rebounds.
yeah, I know the defensive part, but like offensively, if you building a franchise around him, you're screwed.
Rudy Gobert's trash.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I'm with you on that. Like offensively,
Whoa.
He's garbage.
he gets.
What are you smoking?
I think that's my hot take.
I'm not
That's
smoking
my hot
anything.
take. Rudy Gobert's garbage.
That's my-
Simmons is garbage. Who else is garbage? Who everyone thinks is good? Oh my.
T-Good,
Lord.
is that your hot take that Rudy Gobert is garbage?
No, that's mine.
Yes, yes, I'm with Chris.
Like Rudy Gobert is garbage.
Y'all are tripping.
So bad.
I want what y'all are on.
The Jazz are the number 1 team coming out of the West, and then they go to the second thing again, and they lose again. You know why? Because Rudy Gobert's defense didn't come out. His defense
Gobert's trash in 2K too.
Lily got wrecked. Lily got wrecked. Oh my God. All right.
Would you rather have DeAndre Ayton or Rudy Gobert?
Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton.
Because DeAndre Ayton's getting
Ayton
like
a heartbeat.
20 and 15.
No, I agree. I was just asking.
Like
DeAndre Ayton.
And
Would you rather
Ayton's
have-
younger.
Would you rather have Clint Capella or Rudy Gobert?
Oh,
Clint
Clint Capella.
Me too.
Clint Capella is nasty. Like
Clint Capella or DeAndre Ayton?
Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton. Just
Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton's got that.
DeAndre.
Like, actually, I don't know. Clint Capella could play some nice defense on everyone. I don't know.
I don't know,
Clint
but
Capella is a
saw-
baller.
Yeah,
I just-
Clint Capella's a-
for me, I saw Clint
Clint
Capella
Capella
kind of
be
get
pissing me
like
off.
Clint Capella got thrown around by Joel Embiid though. That's the thing.
Oh,
No, he
You-
Clint
didn't.
Capella be pissing me
A
off.
little bit.
he's been touched by Giannis though. I know that for sure. When Giannis was playing, I know that for sure.
No one's touching Giannis. He's unstoppable.
Giannis is not unstoppable.
Well, no, well, apparently he's very stoppable because not stoppable,
At the
but
free throw line.
gameable. Free throw line, you don't need to worry.
He shot 7 for 12 in game 1, I think, or game 2.
Which one did he airball at free throw line?
I think
Game 1.
both.
Oh,
You know,
rolling. We're rolling through hot takes, and we're going in interviews now.
Well, did everyone say a hot take?
Yeah,
I mean, Chris and Tiga's was Gobert trash.
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Andy, what was yours?
mine
again?
was that I restated that I got my last one right.
Oh.
But the Suns will make it to the Western Conference further next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fenno, what was yours?
That Tiga's gonna be top 10 running back to
Oh,
start.
that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he said 1,000. He said 1,000 yards.
That was
I was just making sure we went through it. So let's get into this interview portion. So Tyler, how did you get to where you are today? How many sports did you play growing up, and what made football the sport that you wanted to stick with?
growing up, I played baseball, football, track. So 4 sports growing up. I chose football out of all of them because I felt I was the best at it. And once I started working at it and started to see my results, I knew that was a sport for me. And I really didn't know I was going to be a college athlete until like my junior year of high school. I would say that was kind of like the turnaround point for me, my breakout year, I would say. And then that's when I really believed in myself that I could maybe go to the league someday and make some money.
Good. Don't lie to us. We all knew that you were gonna go do this in 8th grade.
No, senior sophomore year, we were like, he's gonna go D1.
I remember in 8th grade, obviously, I was basically the star of the A team on the football team. Basically led the team to our championship. Ask Tyler, he knows. We all knew that T-Good was going, dude. We all knew T-Good was going places in like 8th grade. So don't lie to us, Tyler. We don't want modesty on this show.
I mean, I don't think anyone knows. I don't think anyone knows they're gonna play college until like they start getting the offers and stuff and start realizing like, oh, I can actually
exactly. And I didn't start getting anything until like late my junior year. So I seen everybody else around me, like DJ Warren, those guys get offers around me, and I wasn't getting anything. So I was just like, wow, like, should I really be doing this? And then once it started popping off, I was like, yeah, this is my sport.
Yeah.
Did any coaches kind of talk about like your height any when they were recruiting you or anything?
Yes, University of Georgia running back coach basically came to school and told me I'm too small. And I told him straight to his face, like, what are you here for now? Like, you're wasting my time. So
Dang.
it was a bunch of SEC schools. I didn't really have many SEC schools talk to me, offer me. I had one SEC school, that was Kentucky. But other than that, every other conference, I had pretty much every school that offered me.
Yeah,
Are there any schools?
I remember going to the junior year, going every playoff game that run y'all had. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that
was a crazy run.
Championship, bro.
It was a movie.
It was.
I just think it's cool when I turn on ESPN and I see T-Good, number 15, running up the field against Nebraska.
I remember that game. I remember watching, I think it was like Thanksgiving or something. I'm pretty sure they were playing Nebraska, and Tyler just breaks off a 50-yard run. Yeah. I'm like in my grandma's living room, like, holy shit.
My freshman year, man. That was my freshman year, man. We about to be juniors. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That is weird.
Crazy, bro.
That is really weird. We're about to have to go into the real world, boys.
Facts. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that one bit.
I feel like what's going to set T-Good apart is that the fact that he can catch out of the backfield better than most running backs. That I've seen at least.
Yeah, but hey, they say I'm underrated, so we gotta change that.
Just let it fuel you, man.
We gotta change it.
Who's gonna be the QB? I don't know if you know the exact QB, but who are looking like the two candidates for the QB this year? Like, do you know? Is it someone new coming in, or is it like
same guy?
Someone in the system?
Yeah, right now it's the same guy, Spencer. Since he knows the playbook in and out, and now that he has experience, he should do better this upcoming season. But we also have a guy that's in our class. He's real good too. So if our guy right now that's starting, or looks to be starting, is slacking, then they'll throw him in there and see what Padilla can do. But as of right now, the people competing for that number one spot.
Gotcha. So who do you think influenced your game the most, A, in football, and then B, in all the sports that you played growing up?
I would say number one, my dad and my trainers. They pushed me to a point to where I think I could get to. And second of all, I watch Dalvin Cook a lot, and I try to modify my game off his. I see him work on everything. What I see him do, I try to implement that in my game myself, and just try to work on those little things that he does just to make me great, and it's helping so far. So that's pretty much my influences.
Nice. So what were the reasons that you chose Iowa over other schools that recruited you?
Damn, that was my question.
Yeah. Man, so, y'all know Jaden, he went to Iowa and then transferred. So Jaden, he was constantly pushing me to go visit. And I was like, nah, man, I ain't going to Iowa. Ain't nothing up in Iowa. I didn't even know Iowa was a football school for real. So I went up there, and I instantly fell in love with it. It's like, it's not just cornfields and just a bunch of land everywhere. It's actually like a really nice city, very family oriented. Coaching staff was nice. They kept it straight. It was real with me, unlike these other schools. And that's the main thing I fell in love with. And so going after that visit, going to other schools, I could just tell that Iowa was the place for me, and the scheme fit me the best. And I knew I had a chance to play early, so that's one of the main reasons I went to that school.
I don't know if you can answer this, but was there a school like besides Iowa that you were seriously considering in your recruitment? Like, was there ever like a split decision that you had to make, like on the dot, like, okay, like I could go here, but like I know that my heart is in Iowa? Like, what school was that, if you can say?
Yeah, Clemson. Clemson.
Sorry, Chris.
Chris just shot up.
it was Clemson, Wake Forest,
Ew.
and UNC Chapel Hill.
Got you. So like it was like one of those things. Like what?
Chris,
what was the thing
Chris
that?
I have a funeral right now. Chris, I have a funeral.
Dude, Chris is down.
So what made
bad.
you choose? What made you named 3 ACC schools? What made you choose the Big Ten over the ACC?
Well, I looked at the depth chart. Wake Forest had a sophomore at the time that was a second team All-American. So I already assumed that they was going to trust that guy playing. Clemson had Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
So Travis Etienne was first team All-American, leading the ACC in rushing yards 2 years in a row, and then he came back for another year. So I probably would have been sent for 3 years. And then UNC Chapel Hill, I went to that school like 3 or 4 times, didn't get the offer. I went again. I went to that camp, didn't get the offer. And so they just took forever just to show interest in me. So that school was out of the buzz. So Iowa was like the school that really showed interest in me. They had another running back at the time that they really liked. And the weekend he was about to take his official, the coaches called me and was like, hey, if you don't commit, you might lose your spot because this guy probably gonna commit this weekend. And right there, I committed. So they showed the most love and the most interest in me, and that's why I picked that school.
I mean, the fact that they called you and told you that shows that they like respected you and wanted you to know. So
Exactly.
You grew up a UNC fan too, right?
Yeah, yep. Originally from Charlotte. I grew up there. I went to elementary school there, a little bit of middle school. And moved to Georgia in 2012, and I've been a UNC fan since I was born.
Go Duke.
Nah, the Blue Devils suck. They suck.
We both suck right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Andy, since when were you a Duke fan?
Since always. What are you talking
He's
about?
always
I've
been
never
a
known
Duke fan.
this.
He's
I've
always
never
been a
known
Duke
this
fan.
about Andy.
Ask Chris, ask Tyler,
Yeah.
everyone.
He's always been a Duke fan.
This man somehow likes every single Empire team. Like during our.
I like the
Somehow.
guys that the people hate, man.
This man likes the Blue Devils. He likes the Patriots.
Hey,
Every
but I'm still
powerhouse
rocking with them, and they both suck. So
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you're there for the tough times too, I feel like that's respectable.
dude, Cam Newton's our starting quarterback, and I still like the team. So
First of all, you're not gonna say Cam Newton like he's trash.
Cam Newton's a beast. He just had a really tough year.
It's just
But
Yeah.
But with
Cam
the
Newton-
Patriots, the thing is that Cam Newton had no weapons at his disposal last year. But this
Exactly.
year, I'm not even going to be mad if Cam Newton starts every game over Mac Jones, because in that new offense with 2 tight ends, they'll be able to block for Cam. The only problem with him right now is his arm. Literally, he can't throw the ball more than 30 yards down the field without throwing a pick. So he's just got to improve on that. I mean, other than that, I love Cam Newton. Cam Newton's got that swag, baby.
Mac Jones is garbage.
Oh,
Andy, let's go.
hey,
Garbage.
want to know what's gonna be funny? Like,
Okay, Tegan.
watch Tyler get drafted by the Patriots.
Yeah.
Watch that happen.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Watch that happen.
You know what, Tyler? That's going to happen now. That's
No,
gonna
it's
happen
not.
now.
Mac Jones
Yes.
represents the dad bod. I respect.
Mac Jones is horrible. He only played good because he had all those powerhouse receivers around him.
You're
He's
tripping,
horrible.
dude.
Nah,
He's
he's
horrible.
right.
He earned his
Put him-
way.
Okay.
That's kind of
Okay.
valid though.
No, he did.
He's got a point.
He still did good.
Okay.
It's just like he
Put him-
had
How
put
like,
many
him on the team.
quarterbacks in the world can
Put him-
earn their spot all the way to the
Bro,
top of the Alabama
oh my
quarterback
gosh.
depth chart?
Bro, stop.
He's
stop.
number
There's no
one on the
quarter-
Alabama depth chart. He
Bro,
does not
oh my
suck.
gosh. Andy, you sound terrible right now. Shut up. Listen, bro, put him on a
You
team
sound dumb.
that has,
What are you talking
that has
about?
no weapons. Bro, he played with Judy, Waddle, Devontae. Like, bro, of course you're supposed to have those numbers. With the best O-line in the SEC. Come on now. And you got a running back behind you that can open
You
up
got
the
Najee Harris behind
Come
you.
on, bro. Exactly. Come on, bro. Put him on the
But-
team like Florida or something.
Dude, you could put me at quarterback there, and I'd still put something good up. With
Yeah,
that
like
O-line
4
and those
interceptions a
receivers.
game.
Jaden, be quiet. No, you wouldn't.
You'd be like the Broncos receiver that came in to play quarterback for a game this year.
Wait, well, who was that again?
I don't remember his name, but he was a wide receiver. He came in and he was like 1 for 15 with 9 yards and 2 picks.
yeah, the whole team, all the QBs on the team had COVID. I remember that.
Yeah, the whole
Didn't they like
quarterback.
sign off the practice squad?
They could.
I don't know.
Apparently that wide receiver had played QB in college for like a little bit before he started playing wide receiver. So they just used him instead. So
T-Good, how was that this year with the whole COVID thing in college football? How was that? How were y'all able to
Terrible.
manage that?
Terrible.
And was it more
Terrible. We got-
difficult than most years?
It was more difficult for sure. We had to get tested in the off season every day. For game weeks, we had to get tested twice a week, once earlier in the week and before the game.
Was it the
Games
nose
had no
thing?
fans, just family members.
Was it the
Yeah,
nose
it was a nose
thing?
thing. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've only done it once,
So
and I
then-
never want to do it again.
never done it.
yeah, bro. We had to do it like every week, twice a week, and the games were terrible. No fans, just family members. You had to motivate yourself to play. I really didn't feel like playing half the time.
Yeah.
So it was just a horrible experience, but it'll be better now.
Are y'all gonna be full capacity in the fall, or is it gonna be at least like something better, or what?
Yeah, we're 100% full capacity.
Nice.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
So, like,
pretty much everyone's gonna be 100%.
so like, what was your reaction to when the Big Ten said they're only gonna do 5 games as y'all's season? Because I know at first it was looking like y'all were gonna be able to play full conference only schedule, but then they had to reschedule that. So like, what was like y'all's reaction as like a team?
We all said it was no point in playing really. So we actually didn't play 5 games. We played a 7. We ended up playing a 9-game season. So it actually felt like a regular season towards the end. But everybody really just didn't want to play. So there's no motivation now to play. Coaches kept trying to motivate us, but nobody wants to listen to coaches. It was just all a bad experience for everybody. But we had to fight.
Is there a
through it.
bomb
So,
going off in the mall? What's going on right now behind you?
bro? It's just a bunch of people, a bunch of babies crying and stuff.
It might be someone else. Someone's got something going on.
That baby was screaming.
Yeah, the baby screaming.
Be good. Tyler Linderbaum, you guys got a good relationship?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey,
He's a
Tyler and
beast.
Tyler, baby.
He's a beast.
yeah,
He's a
dude.
beast.
Yeah, I watched highlights
Bro.
whenever he pulls around for you. That man's a beast.
Bro, I played with some crazy linemen. The best I
Yeah,
ever
played
seen
with
was him.
what's his face?
Him and Tristan Wirfs. Bro,
Yep.
Ooh, Tristan Wirfs, baby.
Oh yeah. You
Bro.
and Tristan
And
Wirfs?
Respected my guy, TB12.
I played with him my freshman year, bro. Bro, the things like I've seen them like do to people is unreal. Is unreal. I've seen Tristan take somebody with one hand straight to their neck, literally pick them up and throw them down as I'm running behind them. I've seen Lindy like go up underneath somebody, knock his helmet off, and just pancake him and put him out the game, bro. They just do some ridiculous stuff I've never seen before. It's crazy.
They could be sumo wrestlers.
Man, they both wrestled in high school though.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah,
I
that
could
doesn't
see that.
surprise me.
Yeah,
If I was that big and girthy, I'd be a wrestler too.
Yeah, they're both from Iowa, so
I don't have
wrestling.
the feet.
I was a
Wrestling's big
wrestling
out there.
capital.
Yeah, isn't Iowa really good at wrestling, T good?
They just won a national championship.
That's what I thought. I thought I heard that somewhere. I was like this
What do
Alabama.
y'all,
They're like
think
the
of-
Alabama of wrestling.
What do y'all think of Ohio State this year?
Huh?
What do y'all think of Ohio State this year?
What'd you say?
Do y'all have them on the schedule this year?
Nah, we don't have one scheduled this year.
Hey, T good. Do you remember that bet you and Jake made?
Yeah, I do. We were supposed to play him last year, but
Y'all haven't played him yet?
No.
What's
Well, I'm
the
gonna be
bet?
honest with y'all, last
Senior
year
year?
was
Senior year, maybe?
I don't know, bro. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I've been
we'll
waiting
see
on
what
that
happens.
game, man.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was the bet?
T good, do you
That-
remember it fully?
Yes. Man, Jake bet me that they'll beat us by 2 touchdowns. And I'll bet them that we'll beat them by a touchdown.
There we go. And that was in like senior year, junior year?
Yeah, senior year. Mhm.
That was in math, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mr. Burrell?
Mr. Burrell.
Mr. Burrell, dude. That guy was a nut. That dude was
Hornball.
crazy. But damn. I remember that bet. I was like, I'm definitely cheering for Iowa because I hate Ohio State. So
Yeah, bro. Ohio State, they win every year. Y'all see that that they finna put 12 teams in the playoffs though?
Yeah, I saw that.
How are you feeling about that? How's you like as a program? How are y'all feeling about that too?
I mean, they say it's not gonna happen until 2023, so no one's really been talking about it. So
Because y'all aren't gonna.
I really can't answer that right now.
I mean, I think it puts teams that are like dark horses, say like Iowa, who can any team can be any team in college football anytime, in my opinion. So like
Right.
it makes
Right.
everything like way more interesting, and it
Yeah.
definitely gives a better chance of teams like new teams.
from a fan perspective,
Yeah,
that's
like-
amazing.
new teams
players
besides
going on.
like Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Notre Dame,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know.
Most definitely.
Notre Dame should never be able to get into the playoffs again until they join the Big Ten or the ACC.
They're in the ACC.
They were this year. Did they officially join it now? They were this year because of COVID.
I would hope
I
so.
think they're
They-
independent again.
They need to.
They're trash, dude. I hate Notre Dame. They literally get in there every year and then lose 38-10 to Clemson or
Bro, they beat
someone.
Clemson the first game.
Yeah, and then they get to the playoffs and they're trash because they're trash. Clemson wasn't that good this year either.
Didn't that Clemson Notre Dame game? Didn't Trevor Lawrence get hurt?
He had
Yeah.
COVID.
Was he
Yeah,
playing?
probably, yeah. No,
The
but
other
they still
guy
had
went
that.
off,
They
though.
still had that. I don't know. I said his last name.
He said
DJ?
DJ. He said DJ.
Yeah.
No,
DJ. Ooh,
He still
Ooh,
threw for
something,
like
whatever his
almost
name is.
400 yards and like 5 touchdowns in
That's
that
what I'm
game.
saying.
So
Like Trevor Lawrence being out of the game didn't matter. They just lost. Notre Dame just beat Clemson.
because Clemson's trash, Chris.
shoot, UNC almost beat Clemson.
All right, man.
UNC's pretty
Georgia can
good. They
beat
got Sam
Alabama.
Howell.
Until Georgia can beat Alabama one time, please don't talk to me. Just
The
one.
last time you beat Bama was in 2016.
The
I want
last
to hear
time
it.
Georgia beat Alabama. Please tell me.
No. Actually,
Please tell me. Please tell me. Just please tell me. Please tell me the last time Georgia beat Alabama. Has it even been since I've been alive? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Clemson's
'Cause I
beat them
remember
twice in
my
the
dad
national
went to the game.
championship. Clemson's beat them twice in the national championship.
They beat them once in the national championship.
Twice.
Twice.
Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence destroyed them. You
Oh,
don't remember
that's
Trevor
right.
Lawrence absolutely just diced them up. Yeah, exactly.
Clemson,
Exactly.
Clemson beat Bama
Remember.
off some cheesy pick play that Deshaun Watson rolled out.
That was a pick. That was a pick.
That was a nice play, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably should have
Hunter
been called.
Renfro, my guy. Hunter
but
Renfro, who should
play
be another
be
white
illegal,
in a
though. That
Patriots
play is
uniform.
literally- I'm with you on that. That play is actually illegal. Like
That play
they
probably
literally
should have
just
gotten a
go
flag,
kick.
but
Hey, you win how you win sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hey, all I know, Georgia Clemson, first game of the season in Charlotte. It's going down.
that's gonna be a
Yeah,
good
it's
one.
going.
And
That's gonna be a good one.
you know what? I have a new hot take. Georgia is going to win the national championship this
Stop.
season.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Okay. I have it clipped. Thank you. Thank you. I have it clipped.
All right.
It's not gonna look good for you. Thank you.
Nah, it is.
Okay.
You know,
Good.
there was a former 5-star DB that transferred from Clemson to Georgia
Oh
a
yeah,
couple months
exactly.
ago.
Yeah,
'cause he
thank
didn't-
you. Let
'cause he
him
didn't
start
wanna
against
lose his
Justin
first
Ross,
game
who
of
he's
the
already
season.
played against for the last 2 years in practice. Thank you. Yep. Oh yeah. Good job. Let him just run on him. They're just gonna run him up. Thank you. Thank you. Keep smiling.
Yo,
right, mute Chris.
That's your
where we can
best
never- we
corner
can
is
never
someone
have
that Clemson
Chris
has
and
already
Andy in the
played.
same-
Your best corner.
This is why we need to
Clemson
separate them whenever they're on
already
the
knows.
episode.
Why are they scared? Why is Clemson
All
scared
right.
of the
Where'd Andy go?
Andy can cool down for a couple minutes.
Why is Clemson scared of their own corner?
All right.
Max, can you
that's all I'm
please mute
saying.
Chris for a second?
Y'all too funny.
Tiga, you and Ohio State are like y'all are in separate divisions of the Big Ten, right?
Yeah, they're on the East, we're on the West.
So y'all wouldn't play each other until like the Big Ten championship.
It kicked me out for a second.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For the most part.
Anyways, though, Chris, you're wrong. I'm right.
All right, mute Andy. Mute Andy. Mute Andy.
It makes for good.
It does. It does. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so Tyler, another question for you. If you weren't playing football right now, what sport would you play? And it can't be a sport you've played already.
No, it could be. He's played a lot of sports.
Well, I want to see what it would be if it's one that he hasn't played.
I love watching soccer.
Yeah.
You've been watching the
So-
Euros?
I've been watching it a little bit.
Me
Been watching a
too.
little bit.
Let's go
So
Italy.
I'll probably, if it was a sport I've been playing, it'd probably be soccer. Now, will I be good at it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. But
I think
I'll
if
probably
all of
play
the
soccer.
I think if all the best athletes in America played soccer, our team would be insane.
Yeah, our team's been lacking the past few years.
Yeah.
We'd be so good.
Pulse
Imagine
is
Mike
very-
Trout and Khalil Mack running down a soccer field.
That'd be scary. That'd be scary.
T Good. T Good could be the striker.
Bro, those soccer players would kill us, bro. Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Them
What
players would
soccer
kill
player
us.
is going to look at DK Metcalf running down the soccer pitch and take the ball from him?
That's a fair
He
point.
has been training and playing for soccer and training for soccer his entire life.
Well, if DK, he'd be way skinnier.
First of all, exactly. DK wouldn't be that big.
He'd have to be
Assuming he's the same DK.
like.
Okay, if he was,
best
he wouldn't be able to.
soccer
He wouldn't be able to move like they would.
I disagree. I think that would be
If
so
he
good.
could, he'd be the best soccer player ever, Andy. He literally would.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because us Americans, we got those genes, baby.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen a soccer player that big before in my life.
We just play different sports. They're all soccer.
Yeah.
We have like 4 different main sports in America. You got baseball, football, hockey, basketball. Imagine LeBron James as a goalie.
I wouldn't put him a goalie. I'd put him as like a striker. I'd
Or
put
a
LeBron as
defender.
striker.
Who's the goalie? Kristaps?
Porzingis.
No.
Taco
Not the
Fall?
other guy. Not
Taco
Mr.
Fall's
Feather.
goalie.
No.
Taco
He'd
Fall's
probably
taller than the
He'd
post.
dive one time and break his knee. Nope.
Facts.
You gotta put somebody long there.
Facts.
Kristaps is like the
You
biggest
got-
great disappointment.
I know. Kristaps is getting overrated for me. He's still good though. He's just hurt all the time.
Yeah. So Tyler, with it being an Olympic year, what sport would you try to be an Olympian in?
Right.
Track.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'll probably try to run the 1 or the 2.
Yeah.
But I have to take like a whole year and a half just to get ready for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Track speed is something else.
He good. What if
Yeah,
you could be a
dudes.
2-sport athlete and play football in the NFL and be an Olympian in track?
I'll do it. Yeah,
Do you think that's
still doing it out
possible?
there.
Doesn't doesn't well,
Marquise,
I know
Marquise good.
DK
Marquise
Metcalf ran
Goodwin.
something too.
Yeah, but he's not Olympian. Marquise Goodwin is Olympian in long jump.
He actually
he
is
is?
an Olympian.
the
Yeah, he's
receiver
Olympian.
for Georgia, Arian Smith. He ran for USA before he
Yep.
played Georgia.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Dude, he's fast.
That Anthony Schwartz guy, he'll probably be an Olympian.
Oh, Anthony Schwartz is fast.
Yeah, he'll probably be an Olympian.
Yeah.
If he wanted to. Tyreek Hill could be an Olympian if he wanted to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
There's
that.
so many guys in the league that could be Olympians. They just choose not to.
There's someone who would be a great soccer player, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he'd be nice. He'd actually be
Tyreek
really
Hill,
Yeah, he
Miko
will.
Hardman is the two strikers on both sides.
That'd
nice.
be nice.
That'd be nice. That'd be
Dude.
nice.
That'd be
Yeah.
nasty. We'd win every World Cup.
Facts.
I don't know about all that.
He said every World Cup.
Every World Cup ever.
Andy always has the most outlandish things to say every single pod.
'Cause dude, the last time I said an outlandish thing on the pod, was I right or was I right?
You were right.
The last thing you
That
said,
wasn't outlandish though.
the last thing you said ended up with you and Chris arguing for half an hour.
Yeah, because Chris was arguing me that the Nets would win
Every
the
1 out of
finals.
10.
No, you're
And
arguing.
Every time Chris and Andy are on a pod together, there's
That was
an
not
argument
why
for.
that wasn't even why we were arguing. This man doesn't
Why
even
were
know
we
why
arguing?
We were arguing about what's it called? KD not being the leader, and then KD literally scored 50 points the next day.
And I was the one who said KD is a leader because I love KD and he's my
No,
favorite
I
player in
said
the NBA.
I know.
Yeah, who was right and who was wrong?
I mean,
Oh
KD's
God, another argument.
KD
Here we
still
go.
is at home, and the Bucks are in the finals.
That's
All right.
true. KD is
But
still a
also,
leader.
KD also got Bum Harden and Bum Irving on his team, so that's also a reason.
Whoa.
James Harden in the playoffs. Oh, the worst play I've ever seen, ever. Might be
He
the
had
worst.
an injury.
Oh, here we. Oh my.
Oh
Here
God,
we
they're gonna
go
argue again.
Jaden, you got a new question?
I do have a new question. Thank you for muting them. So we're gonna go more on the personal side.
This is like Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman.
This man's slandering James Harden. Like, come on. How are we going to let that slide?
So personal questions now. Who are your top 5 top 5 favorite artists right now? And it could be across any genre.
Lil Baby #1. You already know this.
Yeah.
Lil Baby Dirk. Thug. Uzi.
Chris, why are you shaking your head like that?
Chris, unmute yourself. There you go.
Lil Dirk.
Whoa, what?
Dirk
Whoa.
hard,
Here
bro.
goes Lil Dirk.
Durko?
Here goes
Come
Lil
on, dog.
Dirk.
Baby,
Chris.
Dirk, Thug, Uzi, and Gunna. That's what I've been listening to.
I like that list.
I like the
You
list.
see that video of Baby and Dirk in the car, and Dirk's sitting there
I
like
did.
he's like
He's scared. Yeah.
Is Lil Baby in jail? Didn't he get arrested in France?
He got released yesterday.
He
Him
got
and James
released.
Harden, right?
Yeah, but Harden didn't get arrested though.
Yeah, James Harden more worried about being in France than playing basketball. That's what I'm saying. Like, get his mind right. Do you
He's
want to
not
be
even
in
playing right now. What are you
Here we
talking
go
about?
again.
Dude, you wanted to be in France so bad. He probably already planned that.
It's the off season.
The season's over.
They both got muted again.
Yeah, I know. Someone keeps muting me. I don't like it.
So, Tyler, what's your go-to food when there's nothing at home, like restaurant-wise?
I'll probably say Chipotle. I eat Chipotle a lot.
facts.
I'm more of a
Chipotle,
Moe's
I'm
guy,
more
but if Chipotle's there, I like it, you know?
Dude,
I'm more of a Moe's guy too, but we don't have Moe's, so I eat Chipotle like every day.
Moe's got some bombs.
Y'all don't have a Moe's in Iowa?
what?
No, bro. We don't have a lot of stuff. We don't have Waffle House.
Ooh,
That's
A lot of stuff we don't have.
I will say Moe's burritos, like the actual burritos, are better than Chipotle's burritos. But at Chipotle, you get the burrito bowl.
Mhm.
That just hits different.
Yeah.
Mhm. But here in Statesboro, we have Sucheros. That
What's
place is
that?
gas.
Churros?
It's like a knockoff Chipotle. It's not as good, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
I think Chris probably knows what it is.
Where'd Chris go?
I think he's still muted.
Nah.
No, he's not muted. He's just not in his seat.
He's not even kidding.
Oh, did he get kicked out like I did the other couple minutes ago?
No, he's
Yeah, bro.
look at his camera.
He's just not in the seat.
I'm the one that keeps screaming you, Andy.
I know.
Because your screen was so glitchy earlier.
Oh, well, I'm out of the sunflower field now, so we good.
Yeah. So what's your comfort show and comfort movie?
Comfort show. I'll probably say Power.
What's that?
What was it? Power?
Y'all don't know what Power is?
What's it
Is it
on? What is it?
Netflix?
Bro, come on, bro. Y'all tweaking. It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Listen,
Hulu has too many
Hulu.
ads, dog.
actually, no. It's Hulu or Showtime.
So this
Stars,
is your
that's what it
comfort
is,
show.
Stars.
You don't even know what it's on.
It's Stars.
Stars.
I don't
Yeah,
know that.
for a star subscription on Amazon.
Bro, so basically, bro, it's 50 cents. So it's basically about 50 Cent puts these two guys on to the drug games and teach them everything. And then they end up backstabbing 50 Cent and put him in jail. While 50 Cent's in jail, they out here running the streets and everything. Now, while they're running the streets of these drug companies, it's this guy named Ghost and Tommy. Ghost is a nightclub owner. So his resume is completely clean when the fans look him up. So there's nothing dirty on him. So he's just like a sneaky little businessman. And as the storyline goes on, it gets crazy. Y'all gotta watch it, bro. I'm telling you.
Sounds good. What about a comfort movie?
Comfort movie?
Yeah.
I really don't watch too many movies. Let's see. I don't even know. I'll probably say like Waterboy or something.
Waterboy.
That's classic. That's a classic.
It is a classic.
Gatorade. Gatorade.
Whoa.
High quality H2O.
I watched Nacho Libre the other night.
For the first time?
No, I've seen Nacho Libre a million times, but they
I've
put it
seen
back
it
on
once.
Netflix. One time, T-Good, you've seen Nacho Libre, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What is that face for? You went, yeah, I've seen it. Are you
I didn't make no sense.
Are you hating on Nacho Libre right now?
I'm not hating on Nacho Libre.
That's what I thought. All right, good.
Wait, hold on.
I just had to make sure real quick before I left the call.
So I got a question for all y'all real quick. What's a movie that everyone loves that you've never seen?
What?
Oh, Interstellar.
I haven't seen that either.
You haven't seen Interstellar?
No.
I haven't either. We both haven't.
See what?
Interstellar.
I don't even know what that is.
That was confusing though.
Oh, I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies.
I haven't
You're not
either.
missing out. They're terrible. Like,
Never seen a single one.
4 or 5, you're not missing out,
they're literally catching cars and racing to save the world. Like what?
bro.
All for family, baby. For family.
In the newest one, bro. Ludacris, the guy that plays Roman Pierce, they go into space with their car.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Dude,
what-
this
That
is-
sounds so dumb.
When they started it, wasn't it supposed to be about racing cars?
Yeah.
yeah, that's
And
how
now they're in outer space.
That's some Mickey Mouse.
What?
They should have ended it after the movie where Paul Walker did his outro. That should have been it.
That should have been it.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker. T's and P's.
Tyler, what's your pregame ritual?
All right, so it's a lot of stuff. So when we get to the hotel, I always have to sleep away from the door. I don't know what it is. I have to sleep away from the door. Before I lay down, I have to put my bag up. I gotta take a shower, brush my teeth, and eat something before I lay down. Once I lay down, that's just chill time. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to my family, friends, girlfriend. No matter who it is, don't talk to nobody. I just chill on my phone. And then, so after that, I go down, get something to eat again, come back to the room. I gotta be asleep by 9:30. If I ain't sleep by 9:30, bad game. Wake up in the morning. Once I wake up in the morning, I instantly get up, grab my toiletry bag, get in the shower, brush my teeth, get dressed. After that, I go down and get something to eat. I get like a little light meal, maybe some apple, fruit, maybe an egg or pancake or something. Come back up to the room, then I'm looking at the game plan. After I look at the game plan a couple times, know what I'm doing, know what I gotta get done for the game, I say a prayer. Once I say a prayer, I call my mom and dad, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Hope I make the game safe. Goodbye. Quick 30-second conversation. After that, nobody's talking to me. Straight headphones, listen to music. And then we go down for like a little hype video with the team. I watch that. And then we on the bus. Once I get to the facility, I go straight to get my ankle tape. Get my ankle tape. After I get my ankle tape, I walk straight out to the field. Just stand there and look at everything surrounding the stadium, just to accept the environment around me. And I walk back into the locker room, put my cleats on, go back out, catch the ball, warm up a little bit. And I come back to the room and I sit in my locker for at least, say, 5 to 10 minutes. Once I do that, it's game time. Put my pads and stuff on, and we out.
I have a follow-up
You ever
question to
get
that.
like nervous jitters and stuff, like sit in your locker before the game? You just stare at the floor or something?
Yeah, I pretty much stare at the floor, or I just turn my back to my teammates and just stare at my locker. Just staring at something, just to keep my mind off things.
I have a follow-up question. To that. A lot of times you hear about like teammates doing weird stuff before the game. You don't have to say any names, but are there any teammates of yours that have really weird rituals that they do before any games?
And if you want to call them out, you can.
But yeah, if you want to, but you don't have to. But what is the ritual? And no names, but what is the weirdest thing you've seen someone do before a game?
Seen somebody just like stand like right next to the wall, like face to face, and just sit there and stare at it. I don't,
For how long?
until he puts his cleats on. So it's at least, I'll say 10, 15.
10 to
Just
15
listen to
minutes?
music. And I don't know what he's doing. But
He's fighting demons. He's fighting demons.
Just doing this.
Bro, I never see anything like that. He just stands there and just stares at the wall. I'm like, he's crazy.
Hey, he's getting his mind right.
If I saw someone doing that, I would be like,
That'd get me off my game.
He's getting ready to run through the wall. That's what he's doing.
So is there a specific song?
Player, though.
Is there a specific song that you have to listen to before every game? Is there a specific song you have to listen to before every game?
No, I've got a specific song. I just listen to Lil Baby, really.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
And
Baby.
You go, Andy.
No, I was just saying, baby.
Oh.
who's
I've seen.
Wait, hold on. Tiga, who do you like better? Or who do you think is better in your opinion, Baby or Gunna?
That's like asking me. That's like asking me who's better, Uzi or Cardi. Like
I always say Lil Baby, and Chris gets mad.
I don't get mad. I mean, I used to get mad, but now I don't. Now it's a very good. I don't even care. Like they're both just so like. I just think they're so different. Like I don't think they can be compared either. Like,
yeah.
Gunna's real good. Baby he's doing right now is crazy.
Baby, yeah. What Baby's doing is unreal right now. So
yeah,
that's all I can say about that. So
Lil Baby's the hottest artist in the world.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Is he not?
I just got it.
You understand? See, That's what I'm
Name
saying.
one person who's hotter than Lil Baby right now.
See, this is what I'm saying. Andy didn't understand why we said pause. This guy.
I'd have to
So
go
name a
Megan Fox.
name. No one has said a name. I'm asking.
Got something you want to tell us, Andy?
What?
Is he still not picking up on it?
No, dude. Andy's just always ready to. Andy's always in fight mode. He doesn't understand. The joke went right over his head. Just right.
I
over.
said Lil Baby is the hottest artist in the world, and all y'all.
Yeah.
Who does? You're just doing it to
He doesn't get it.
yourself.
It's all right. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep
You
going.
know what I mean by hottest, if that's your joke.
Yeah, we know what you mean, but you didn't address it.
Yeah, you need to address it immediately.
I don't have to address Jack. You know what I mean.
All right.
They don't
Chris.
know what you mean, though.
Chris, sit down in your gaming chair and be quiet.
I am.
Good.
So this is kind of like a side question. We didn't have this one planned, but like I've seen Iowa's like tunnel walk to the stadium before games. Like when it's full capacity, like what's going through your mind as you're walking through the tunnel and you hear like all like the whatever it's called on the wall, the Back in Black playing in the background. Like what's that like?
It's really surreal. It's really like, man, when you hear like the music and everybody banging against the wall with their hands at the same time, it's just like you know, like it's game time. You know, like once I hear that, like I gotta give the people what they came to see.
Yeah.
It's like it's go time.
Y'all got one of the coolest traditions too about the children's hospital behind the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool, but they make us wait too long. Shoulders start hurting a little bit.
Your shoulder starts hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
How long do y'all wait for?
Maybe like 5 minutes, 45 minutes,
Say that one more time.
somewhere. Like maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that would hurt after a while. Just going like this for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah. You can like keep switching arms. It's cool though.
Yeah. That's one of like the more unique but cool traditions, you know?
Yeah.
Is it
Definitely.
one time I saw this tweet. It was I think you retweeted it, but it was some mom saying it was about her kid like watching you on TV or whatever, saying like her son's like a huge fan of you. Like I feel like you get some of those tweets sometimes, and I feel like that would just be like so surreal to like know that there's like kids who are like Tyler Goodson, all this stuff, you know. So
Yeah, I get it all the time. I get all the time.
People wearing number 15 jerseys. Has that
How
happened
crazy
yet?
is that?
Have you walked anywhere in public in Iowa? Is it in Iowa City? Isn't that where y'all are?
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen like in public anyone yet? I'm sure it'll happen at least this year because you're kind of coming out into a breaking star in college football. But have you been out in public and seen any 15 Iowa jerseys yet?
Yeah, they're everywhere. But
How was that?
There was a DB.
How was that
It's cool
experience?
to see, but it's a cool experience. But there was a guy, he was number 15 before me, and he was like some famous DB on campus like a year before I got there. And so they already had that jersey number.
Oh.
So I don't really know if it's for me or him. So it's just
Well,
like,
I mean,
because there's no name on the back of it.
This year you can profit off your name, so you'll see your name.
I was just
back
about to
of yours.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done any NIL deals yet? Because I mean, you're allowed to do it now, right?
Yeah, I've done tons of them already.
Is there anyone that you've inked a deal with yet? Is there anyone you've like signed a deal with for the NIL?
Yeah, I've done a couple companies. Iowa City. I signed a deal with a company here. There's been quite a few of them though.
Mm-hmm. Are you a Barstool athlete or no? Because I feel like every athlete in the world's a Barstool athlete.
Nah, bro, I don't even really understand what Barstool is, for real.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Barstool does everything, so it's kind of complicated, but they do a lot of different stuff.
So, I'm not a Barstool athlete.
You could be one.
Yeah.
You could be a box head athlete at some point.
Honestly, if we get big enough, we could probably do that.
Hey, T Good, we'll pay you 2 cents a year.
We'll give you a free shirt every 2 weeks.
What's the thing like an allowance is like 10 a week, and you buy yourself a meal Chipotle?
Maybe you could pay us to do that.
Yeah, okay.
So I have another question. Have you been like recognized in public, like walking around like Iowa City or just like really anywhere? Have you been like recognized and they're like, hey, like you're Tyler Goodson, like kind of thing?
All the time. It's mostly older people.
Yeah.
People that's like in school. Really the people that really pay attention to football.
Mhm.
But pretty much everywhere I go on campus, there's recognition everywhere, and that's really for every person on that team because there's no professional sports in Iowa. So like Iowa football is like the professional football like the NFL of Iowa.
If do you ever get annoyed with like pictures or anything, or you always like wanting to take pictures of people who like ask for one? Do you care?
Yeah, I like people to take pictures. I don't care about that. But if I'm like with my family or something, or with my girlfriend's family, then I'll respectfully tell them no.
Mhm.
Respectfully. But other than that, I'm most likely taking a picture with somebody.
Has anyone ever mistaken you for someone?
Has anyone ever mistaken me for someone?
Yeah, has anyone like seen you and be like, hey, I know you, and then they say like the complete wrong name or something like that?
Nah. Maybe when I first came to campus, but ever since I started playing, nah.
Got you.
Everyone recognizes me. They all know my name.
Who would you consider your role model to be?
My role model? Probably my parents. My parents, most definitely. They've been through a lot with me. Puts me to points where never thought I could really reach. So I'll say they're my role models and they guided me to the right path.
I remember talking at an Inside Out event, and it was pretty powerful. So yeah, I remember some of your story, and it was pretty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They probably sacrificed a lot for you, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anyone like that's not a family member that you look up to?
I've been so as I keep getting closer and closer to reaching the NFL, I've been having a lot of agents hit me up, and one agent gave me Chris Johnson's number. So I've been talking to Chris Johnson for months now.
What?
Almost every day.
DJ 2K?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 2K, bro. CJ 2K. He's been
Chris Johnson
helping me through the process. Yeah, bro. He's just been helping me through the process. Make sure I'm making the right decisions and picking the agent and being comfortable and just who I am. So he's been a real good role model for me these past couple months.
Chris Johnson was maybe the best running back of our generation, outside of maybe Adrian Peterson, I guess.
Yeah.
Growing up was, yeah. He was.
If Chris Johnson's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, I will never watch the NFL again.
I mean, there's only like what 10 something running backs that gotten over 2,000 yards in a year.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris Johnson was electric in Tennessee.
He's a beast, bro.
He was so nasty. Lightning quick.
Was for real.
Lightning.
So is there like before I ask this question, I'm just gonna let you know you probably will not have the weirdest answer we've ever heard, because our guy Liam Butts had a very weird answer to this. But what's a guilty pleasure of yours?
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah. You gotta think about it.
It's too bad. He's like, do I say
it's not even that. Like I don't know if I have like a guilty pleasure. Like I probably do, but but that has to be like an in the moment thing for me to know. You know what I'm saying?
I can't think of one
It
either.
can't be. It can't be worse than eating your napkin after you finish eating.
Yeah, that was Liam's.
Eating a napkin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did that on a consistent basis too. Like it wasn't just one time. It was like it
Eating a napkin.
was a string of events.
I didn't even know he said that. What?
You weren't even on the episode, Andy.
Eating a napkin. Wow.
So what would yours be?
He eats his napkin?
Yes, Andy. Did you not listen?
Happened, I'm telling you.
That's
Oh my
Gucci.
god.
I probably like. I'll say probably just like chewing on water bottles. It's like I
Chewing
feel
water
like,
bottles?
Oh,
Yeah.
I do. Oh, that's a bad habit.
like water bottles,
I chew
water
cap-
bottle caps.
Oh,
I chew.
Oh, yeah.
I chew on straws
all the time.
Yeah,
I chew my straw.
straws.
What is wrong with you guys?
No, yeah.
Chewing ice for me. It's ice for me. Whenever I have like
Chewing
a
ice?
cup and there's ice in
Okay.
it, that's mine.
That's not a guilty pleasure though.
That's more of a
everybody-
bad habit. That's more of a bad habit for me. Though.
I eat my ice all the time. It's the best part of the water. If it's that Zaxby's ice, the little pellet.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That Zaxby's ice hits different.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That Zaxby's ice hits different.
It really does. That's woof.
Y'all really out here. Y'all really out here just munching on ice.
You're munching on water bottles. What's weirder? What?
Oh.
See good. Come on.
Another,
Bro, I know you chew on
another
water
one of mine is
bottles.
I literally pick all my fingernails off like this all the freaking time. Like
That's a pretty normal one though.
Pick your nails off, or
Wait,
just
hold
like
on, you pick them off?
like this, like all the time.
what do you mean you pick them off? Just the edges?
Or do you bite at a hangnail or something?
No, I literally just do this and like
Well, you said you peel your nails off.
That's more of a bad habit than a guilty pleasure.
It's a bad habit.
That's a bad
I have
habit.
a bad habit like that too that I need to get rid of.
Aren't guilty pleasures bad habits? Isn't it kind of the same thing?
I don't know.
I
mean-
I feel like there's a difference. I feel like there's
Eating a
difference.
napkin, bad
Eating a
habit,
napkin.
guilty pleasure. That's both.
That's just ridiculous. Like,
That's the weirdest
Eating a
thing I
napkin.
maybe have ever heard in my life.
Dude, you should have heard our reaction when Liam said it for the first time, and you should have seen it too. Because like
Wasn't
our
he-
camera wasn't working. Our camera wasn't working, so it didn't catch it. But me, Max, and Chris all just looked at each other with like a blank stare, like, what the hell did this guy just say? I was like, did I
Dude.
hear that right? So we're getting close to wrapping it up. So I have like one or two more questions. What's your I kind of know what the answer is going to be, but what was your best high school memory?
State championship.
I knew that was going to be the answer.
Championship.
That was so fun.
I tell
Bro,
you, in the stand, like those last 3-4 plays, like the pass interference,
Bro,
and then getting up
man.
in field goal range, dude. When we saw that kid go up, we were like kind of like
I thought it was gonna miss.
in the moment, I was like, oh, that's short, and then
Bro,
y'all
man,
started.
that was
We
bro.
thought it was going to be his 16th missed kick of the game.
bro, that was like probably the greatest feeling for everybody in that stadium.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody just felt like they was on the field, like playing. That was probably the best thing I've ever had.
So
That was
like,
the best football game I've ever seen.
Yeah. What was going through your mind like on that last like drive? Like obviously you wanted to win the game, but like what was like
Yeah.
was there anything like itching at
They
you deep
scored.
down?
Man, when they scored that last touchdown, we really dropped the ball, but I'm not gonna talk about that. They scored. I was like, man, we really lost this game. Like, there's no way. I didn't even want to go back on the field, so we went back on offense. Jimmy came to me. He was like, bro, pick your head up, bro. We're gonna win this game. I was like, bro, shut up. We are on the opposite 30-yard line with 40 seconds left to go. There's no way.
Did we have
In the
timeouts? I don't
first-
remember.
Might have
We
had
had
one.
one timeout.
One.
We had one timeout. Yeah, but
Dude,
so first
the
play went
pass-
away.
The pass
I caught-
interference call.
Yeah, bro. So
How'd
when the
they get
first play went, go ahead.
Oh, how'd they get I'm still trying to figure out how they had 12 men on the field 2 times in a row. I
Bro,
can't figure out how that happens.
He tried to sneak it. He was cheating. He tried to cheat it. Because normally refs don't see that. They
Yeah.
don't. They don't see that.
Especially in high school, probably.
He was trying to cheat. Yeah, he was trying to cheat it. So when the first play went away, I caught the ball, ran out of bounds, got like 2 yards. Second play, threw the ball. I think Downs called after like a 10-yard reception. So now I think we're at like a 50-yard line, maybe the 45. And so I think it's like now at this point it's like down like 30, 25 seconds. So another play, they got 12 men on the field. And I think that was like a 15-yard penalty, something like that.
Yeah.
They do it again. 12 men on the field. Okay. So then before the kick, we threw a bomb to Josh. And he caught it. But I think they called pass interference on the defense. So we moved
And the
up
clock
even
hit
more.
zeros, right?
Yeah.
The clock is zeros. The clock is zeros at that point. If they would have called him catching the ball, the game would have been over. But they said he dropped it. So they gave us like 2 seconds on the clock. And man, when I really didn't want him to kick the ball because he had already missed 2 field goals.
Mhm.
So when I see Coach Stewart call a timeout, he sent the field goal team over here. I was like, bro, we can score a touchdown. Like, there's no way you finna put this kicker on the field right now. Like, this game.
Did you
is
talk
right
to Cam
here.
at all? Did
I
you
didn't
like
talk to
talk
Cam
Cam up?
I didn't want to because I didn't want to put any pressure on him. I didn't want to get in his head.
Yeah.
So I just let him be, and I tried to get everybody else away from him so that nobody could put pressure on him.
Were people talking him up at all, or like what were people saying to him? Like obviously they'd be positive things.
Yeah, obviously, like, come on, Cam, you got this. Don't let those last 2 field goals put you down. So like, he's already thinking about those 2 field goals in this. So I didn't want anybody.
There's a moment on TV when you watch it back on TV, right before Cam goes out to kick the field goal, you can see Bill Stewart come up to him and say, "You can do this." It was really cool.
Exactly.
Or like you just saw him smile, like he was like he was just like smiling, like you got this, you're making this kind of thing.
He's like, "You can do this, kid. Like, this is the peak."
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he went on the field. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch him kick the ball. I turned around.
You turned around.
Just so you know, it was the most wobbly, squibbly, bad-looking kick you could ever see, but it went through the uprights, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That was probably also like one of the coldest nights of my life. Said through the whole game. That was pretty. Yeah.
The only thing that kept me warm was being like this between like 50 people, and I was like,
we were like penguins.
Yeah.
Huddled up.
That game was freezing. But yeah, bro. Once I saw our student section's reaction, then that's when everything was like, bro, we really just won the first state championship in school history.
Yeah.
All right. So probably the last question. I see you leaving right now. You averaged over 5 yards a carry last year. Put up really good numbers through only 9 games. What are your goals this year? Like, I know you want the team to excel too, but what are your personal goals for yourself?
I want to win Doug Walker Award.
Okay.
I want to rush for at least 13, 420 yards, 15 touchdowns.
That's a pretty good goal.
That's pretty much it.
I feel like you're gonna attain those goals, man. I really do. Is there anything? We're about to wrap it up. So is there anything you want to say to I don't know what your fan base is called, Hawkeye Nation, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're gonna call it Hawkeye Nation. Is there anything you want to say to them?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. That's pretty much it. Hawks.
Gotcha. And then, is there any chance you can slide us some gear, some Tyler Goodson gear, and we'll get in exchange for Boxhead Boys merch?
Yeah, I can slide y'all some gear.
All right, bet.
I got you.
All right. Thank you for coming on today, Tyler. We wish you nothing but the best this year. We hope you ball out, and we hope to have you on again soon.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, definitely.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Always good to see you, brother. Have a great career next season. I love you, brother.
Appreciate you. Love y'all boys.
See you,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
All right.
All right, so that concludes our episode with Tyler Goodson. If there's any other people that y'all want to see come on the pod, let us know. Even if it's you that want to come, even if it's you that wants to come on the pod, we'd love to have you on. Just be interesting, be funny, be able to have a good
yourself, man.
conversation with us.
All the people we've had on so far, everyone who's been on has been our personal friends. Tigo went to high school with a bunch of us, so y'all got any recommendations? Or
And you don't have to be an athlete either. I know we've had a lot of athletes on.
We've only had one.
We want people who are obviously we want athletes. We'll take athletes, but like we want to see more people who like aren't athletes. Just I guess you could say just people. Maybe you're a singer,
Y'all got
maybe
a
you're an
business?
actor. What's that, Fenno?
I said, if anyone's got like a personal business, entrepreneur,
Yeah.
anything,
There you go.
I'm sure.
I might know
I'm sure we'll have Thomas on at some point.
owner of Capital
Saturday.
Clothing. Speaking of, we might have some shirts rolling out soon. I know me and the boys got to talk about design, which we'll do right after we end this. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and Boxheads, we'll see you later.
Peace.
See you, boys.